approaching first pitch tonight in Chicago. The Rangers take on the White Sox. Next. It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. Leonis Martin will stride in now. And as you see from that highlighted column, he currently sits number 6 in the American League in stolen bases. Hanley Ramirez will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here comes a 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Kyle Blanks will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rangers leave 1. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. Avisail Garcia will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Here's the 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in 3rd place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the 2nd out.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the 2 outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it and he puts it away.
Stepping in now, Alexi Ramirez. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Adam Rosales will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow. Hanley Ramirez will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time.
Don't give up the run.
Ready now on 1-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And a drive out to deep right center field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well as they've broken the tie to come back here and lead it now by 2.
Yeah, he squared that one up pretty good. No chance to run this one down as you see it one hop the wall out there, and he'll ease his way into second with a 2-run double.
In now, Kyle Blanks. 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed, 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Here comes the 1-2. Line hard. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. He'll try again, 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Texas is out in front, 2-0. Tyler Flowers will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Giovanni Soto will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. The 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he is in there.
This is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Melky Cabrera will stand in. He grounded out his first time. 1-1 on the way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know what? I don't know if there's ever a good time for a hit by pitch, but there are definitely some bad times, and that was a bad time right there. Now you load the bases, and you do it for a dangerous hitter as well.
Jose Abreu will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Just get the base hit already.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a 1-run game.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2, and they can't get LaRoche to chase there as that evens things at 2 and 2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. 3 and 2, here it is. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is into right field, the base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Yeah, a good job there to drive in their second run of the ball game. That doubles what they were able to put together last time out. So you figure a good night's rest did these guys some good.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2 now. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Here's another 1-2. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Nate Scherholz will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Nate Scherholz will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Here it comes, 2-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Garcia moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run, but this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. Matt Albert will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Standing in now, Andrew Susac. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Adam Rosales will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base, so he's likely...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
Leonis Martin will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Tyler Flowers will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Emilio Bonifacio will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Man, you get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Forkball, 1-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And Soto swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim to make 1 away.
And with where that pitch was, there's no doubt he was hoping to get a ground ball out of this, but I think he'll be more than happy to take the strikeout instead.
Melky Cabrera will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to the right-hander Jesse Crane.
Jesse Crane.
Elvis Andrews will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes now to Andrews. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. And now Andres swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out.
And we showed you the ERA just a moment ago. It's under 1 coming into play, and it just keeps on dropping as he gets the first out here.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Stepping in now, Kyle Blanks. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Pablo Sandoval will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Inside corner called a strike 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, what a good job of keeping it alive with 2 outs. You just got to keep the line moving right now. And now you move that tying run up to second. Plus you get the go-ahead run on at first base. So if this next guy could follow this single with a gapper or something like that, this game might get turned on its ear.
In now, Nate Scherholz. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's in there, base hit. And now they've got a man caught out there. The relay throw, and he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
3 hits now in the inning. He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away. So it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Zach Putnam will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Into the box, Jurickson Profar. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they will tag him out at the plate. And that'll keep our ballgame tied up as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jose Abreu will get another shot. He homered his last time. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Ready with the 2-1. Ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Adam LaRoche will stand in. Base on balls his last time. 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Connor Gillespie will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now here it comes. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Andrew Susak will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. The 1-2 with 1 away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Leonis Martin will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. A 2-1 offering. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it for 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Boy, and that was some kind of effort out there. Here's a look at it. He's charging in hard, and this ball just kicks off his glove right there. This is going to be a base hit all the way, but it was nearly a super play.
Hard hit down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and a bouncing ball foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Right field. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Texas. Score remains tied at 3-3. Avisail Garcia is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th. Ross Detweiler is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 47, Ross Detweiler.
1-1 pitch on the way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Alexi Ramirez will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's going to keep the inning alive. The winning run's aboard with 2 away. It's a base hit.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. Ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so you might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. This is hit on the ground, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Martin has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Zach Duke will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame. George Kataris is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Kyle Blanks will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now. The 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2 and 2 now.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Pablo Sandoval will dig in. He singled his last time around. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Giovanni Soto will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Ramirez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Melky Cabrera get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3 and 2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Melky Cabrera. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
There, time to give away some hardware to the milkman, Melky Cabrera. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but definitely made it count. Big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
They left 10 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 11 hits.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, the Texas Rangers paid visit to the Chi Sox on the south side, and it was a walk-off win for the Chi Sox in extra innings, the final 4-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim did battle with the A's in the East Bay. The Angels came away with the win. The final was 3-0. Drew Smiley
getting set for baseball from the Windy City. The Rangers take on the White Sox. Next. Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and U.S. Cellular Field. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. Leonis Martin will stride in now. And as you see from that highlighted column, he currently sits number 6 in the American League in stolen bases. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Ready now on 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Texas is out in front, 1-0. Now the starting lineup for the White Sox looks like this. Emilio Bonifacio will dig in here. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Andrew Susak will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. The 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Here it comes, 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Here he comes, 3-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch to the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
And this fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here. That'll move the guy up to third now with one out. Now, if they could just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
A man at third with one away. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Jurickson Profar will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Now the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Leonis Martin will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not.
And it's gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Obviously, this is one of the benefits of having a guy like this in the leadoff spot. He's still going to get his chances with runners on base, and he comes through here with a long home run.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. Fouled back. Two-two pitch on the way. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Elvis is still going. He's headed for third. And they are not going to get Andrus all the way around to third with a triple.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. Into the box now, Nate Scherholz. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
And you wonder now how close they are to chasing this starting pitcher. That's 5 runs home now in this inning alone. And in most cases, that's pretty much enough for a manager to pull the plug.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in. He tripled homer run his first time around. He waits, now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Not a lot of bite on that thing right now, is there?
No, it's spinning, but it's not really dropping. That's a bad combination.
And he got him to swing early as this is skied out toward right. Garcia will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in. He grounded out his first time. 1-1 on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rangers on top here, 6-1. Avisail Garcia will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Tyler Flowers will get his first opportunity now. One pitch on the way. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Chu is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Kyle Blanks is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. Ready with the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Alexi Ramirez will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the...
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. So Tyler Flowers will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. The 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here comes a 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Got him.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
In now, Gordon Beckham. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 6 and the White Sox 2. Nate Scherholz will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Giovanni Soto will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw by Sandoval is in time. 1 away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Swing and a line drive to left. Scherholz is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for 3rd, so just going to have to be happy where he is right there at 2nd.
Jose Abreu will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Full count pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. Scherholz has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead this one 6-2. Kyle Blanks will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Leonis Martin will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. A 2-1 offering to 2-2 now.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but He's taking uppercut swings, trying to go yard.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Yeah, a ball hit pretty well that time, but it hung up long enough for him to run it down in the alley. Good news, though, is that runner on second, he was able to tag up and make it to third now with only one out.
Here comes the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, and if this game's not totally in the bag now, it sure feels awfully close. This is going to make the score now 7-2. And with the trouble they've had scoring so far, closing what will be a minimum of a 5-run gap might be just a little bit too much to ask.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Nate Sherholz will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's all about playing the percentages there. They bring the left-hander out of the bullpen to get the better matchup, and he obliges with the big strikeout.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Andrus around third, being waved in. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now.
The batter, number 48.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Pause, now the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. No shortage of extra base hits, as you see the totals there. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Designated hitter.
Kyle Blanks will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. Counting down to first pitch at U.S. Cellular Field. The Rangers take on the White Sox. Next. A look there at U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago as we join you for another edition of Baseball on the Show. One for the dads here as we get you set for this Father's Day matchup between the Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. With that, we say hello again, everybody. Welcome to Rangers Baseball. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, you see, we're even at a game apiece. Yesterday afternoon's game was a fun one to watch, and I think this one should be equally entertaining.
Tony Campana is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Nate Scherholz will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Kyle Blanks will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Here comes a 1-2. Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Garcia is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Prince Fielder will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that, except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Rangers lead 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Jose Abreu will take his first cuts now, currently second in the American League in home runs. Avisail Garcia will get his first shot at it here. Two-two pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Runner at third here, nobody out. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Adam LaRoche will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. Ready now on 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Eric, this Ranger ball club as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And it's been a less than amazing start to the road trip, too. They've won just 1 of their first 4 games, so they'll be looking to turn that around here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
And here, I mean, if this is a high chopper to short, it's an RBI. If it's a lazy fly to right, it's an RBI. Point is, you've got to put the ball in play with a runner on third and 1 out. That's just basic execution that's lacking right there.
3-2, here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Sandoval is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. White Sox leave 1. It remains 1-0. Rougned Odor will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Pablo Sandoval will stand in here to start the 7th. BK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Nate Sherholz will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Shin-Soo Choo will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Garcia is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Cabrera has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Rangers leave a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Adam LaRoche will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Under it is Fielder to put it away for the first out. Alexi Ramirez will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now the 1-2. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. J.B. Shuck will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And Chu will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Matt Albers will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. George Kataris is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Kyle Blanks will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. 1-1 on the way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Prince Fielder will stand in. He popped out in his last time. A 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Yeah, and normally with him at the plate, you're going to see that defense in that big overshift. But with a runner on first base, they can't really do that much. So here, he just uses that to his advantage, and he finds a hole right through the right side.
Zach Duke will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Rougned Odor. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Cabrera with the catch. Here's the runner now headed for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it, but I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's another 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Campana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Rangers on top here, 3-1. Gordon Beckham will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 3-1 pitch. And that is the start they were looking for down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
And I think you can forgive him a little bit for coughing up his very first walk here in the 9th inning. But it does raise some questions about whether or not he's going to be able to finish this thing.
Emilio Bonifacio will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Center fielder.
Tony Campana will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. He waits. Now the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In now, Melky Cabrera. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Jose Abreu will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he can come through here.
Neftali Feliz is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone is looking about the size of a tin can.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the payoff pitch. And he will look at a called 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. Avisail Garcia with the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 3-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, that's a good all-around performance, and hey, look at it this way. They're 1-0 here to start the summer off as they get it started with a W.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. You'll take that every time.
8 men on base. White Sox, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left with 6 men on.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good morning, baseball fans. A great weekend of baseball has concluded, and we're set for a new week of games. But first, here's what happened around the league on Sunday. Starting out west in the American League, the Rangers were on the south side of Chicago to take on the White Sox. And the Rangers came away with the win. The score was 3-1. Martin Perez pitched into the 9th inning and collected the win on the mound. He only allowed 1 earned run. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. Heading into today, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 1 game out of 1st. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim did battle with the A's in the East Bay, and it was the Halos who prevailed. Final score was 5-2. As of today, the A's are atop the American League West, 2 games up on 2nd place. The Angels are atop the division, 2 games up on 2nd place. The Astros did battle with the M's at Safeco Field. Seattle was victorious. The score was 2-1. Right now, the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West, 5 games back. The Astros are at the bottom of the division, 9.5 games behind first. The Orioles were in Toronto to take on the Blue Jays, and it was the boys